Sorry, it's not recorded. Once again, as you see, once again, just bear it for the recording. I forgot to record it. Yeah, non-current, current as the same, but the fixed asset can be classified as tangible. The tangible further classified as movable and immobile. What is immobile? The land and the building, you can't move it. Yeah, if you're Superman, go on. And inventories, raw material, work in progress, and finished goods. What is raw material? If I am a car manufacturing company, tire is my raw material. All other things also comes under raw material, everything. And WIP is nothing but if I completed 80% or 50% of the car, it comes under WIP. Completely ready to sell, it comes to finished goods. Sorry. So in this, if you look, there won't be like deferred tax asset in the non-current side. If you look, current investment, long-term advances, and other non-current assets. Okay. And as the same liability, if you look properly, the capital is nothing but the owner's fund. Well, I can't able to write, so I'm using the box. So don't ask me why you are using box, bro. Okay. Non-current liabilities, current liabilities. You can't see the equities and liabilities. It's only the liabilities. Company need to pay the owner the fund. It is known as the capital. Yeah, it's the capital for how it will run. For example, I invested 5 lakh in the bank, like invested in the company. To me, it's like I pay, like gave the loan to the organization. Like I lend the money to him. I am the one who gave the money to the company. So I am the liability to them, the company. So that's the reason it comes under liability side. Okay. For duality concept, the amount which you received will be in the asset side. Okay. Non-current, long-term borrowings, other liabilities, and provisions I will be explaining shortly while explaining the theoretical parts. And the trade payables and the other current liabilities and short-term provisions. Those things comes under the classification. You can take the both things. Yeah, more precisely, it will be helpful. Like it's not. Yeah, this will be like in the company's point of view. I took it. It's complete big picture. In that you can see that thing. What's that? Yeah. Because some of them asking that unwanted questions. That's the thing I need to spend a lot of times. I can't say the name. Even I can't say the person is in the group. Like sometimes they watch in the video and they will text me. What was that? That's the thing. If it is in live section, I can easily explain what those things. Okay. So someone asked the stock exchange. Yeah. The equity share capital which you are maintaining in this location, or the long-term borrowings, for example, debentures, those things become as a stock to them, not to us. Okay. If I am the one dealing in the, for example, Zerodha, for them, it's like stock market. It's become stock to them. Okay, like that. Don't go deep and think why the stock. Only the product which you deal in your organization will comes under the category of stock, the inventory. Okay. The inventory. So don't go beyond the picture. Yeah, you can think big, not like this. Try to understand what's there. Yeah, it's good to learn everything, but it's not the time. We don't have time. We are running out of time. Why I'm giving revision means the accounts need revisions. We don't have any handwritten practice, so that's the thing. Okay. Okay. Explain this. Is this expenses? The expenses are the thing which incurred. 1 second. I'll take the bigger. Cost relating to operation of an accounting year. For example, to run my business for the 12 months, I need to incur some sort of expenses. Yeah, that's the cost relating to operating on an accounting year. So that to survey, someone said something like survey. To survey, you need to incur the expenses. To earn revenue. For example, I am making a advertisement. To earn the revenue, I am making advertisement. So to earn a revenue, I am appointing someone. For example, operating means I need a business location. Example. And the benefits of which do not exceed the beyond the 12 months. Beyond that period means the accounting period. So those are the expense related to the organization. It may be like the cost, or to earn the revenue, you need to incur the expenses. Okay, those are comes under the classification of expenses. There is something called a capital expenditure, revenue expenditure. I will explain very briefly because I gave a glimpse. Not I have explained everything. I have given the theoretical aspects. I gave the sum. Okay, direct business, which directly related to business. purchase the raw material. What are the things which I need to sell? Or maybe I'm a retailer, I will buy and sell. And less returns outward. And direct expenses, freight, custom duties, wages, gas, factory expenses, royalty and production. If I'm purchased the royalty, then I need to pay the royalty expenses also. Like for example, I purchased BMW logo, so I need to apportion the cost to each of them. It's kind of a big topic. You can learn if you are interested in accounts. Another thing, management expenses, maintenance expenses, which are known as indirect expenses. To run the business, you need these expenses. Something like factor cost and the product market. Yesterday I used to say like that. To make the product, you need to incur the expenses. For example, you need to pay the salary to the admin staff, or else you can't make anything. You need to pay the rent to the, not to the godown, or not to the industrial aspect. To, for example, showroom. I am having a showroom, separate showroom for my cars. To run that, I need some expenses like that. Everything will comes under this classification. And one more thing, financial charges, bank charges. Charges. Bank, you are maintaining bank account, SMS, debit card charges, everything will comes under the bank charges. Even if you made any loan or you made some sort of processing fee, it also comes under bank charges sometimes. Interest on in loan, you have made like for purchasing a fixed asset, you borrowed a loan from the bank, it comes under like a interest on loan. And discounts on bills, it's a bills discount. Like yesterday I said, like bills of exchange, something in the ratio analysis. No, I don't want to miss it. Like bills of exchange, if you discounted in the bank, for example, Sangeeta sold a goods to me, so no, I gave a bills of exchange to Sangeeta, like 1 lakh worth of goods. She like I purchased, I don't have money right now, so I returned my name and so on, so things like in here, like it will look like a check leaf, like it has like I need to pay 1 lakh rupees after 45 days. Right now Sangeeta is in great like emergency of money, and she don't need to lose the customer. So directly she went to her bank and gave the bills of exchange, the one which I gave in a paper, like returning, like I need to pay the money after 45 days. Right now bank will give the money right now itself. For example, charging like 3,000 or 4,000 as interest for the 45 days. Yeah, it's more important. She can't able to run the business right now. So she discounted the same, the 1 lakh rupees in the bank. So right now discount, the 3,000 is then expense, like she lose the 3,000. So right now she got 97,000 in her hand to run the business. After 45 days, what will happen to the bills of exchange? The bank will come and give to me, sir, take the bills of exchange, please give the money. If I say yes, okay, they will accept it and they will go. If they say no, who the hell are you, or who the heck, what are the thing, I'll say, yes, sir, thank you, sir. Then directly they will go to Sangeeta office and they will ask, you are the one who gave the bills of exchange to the bank. He haven't recognized it, he haven't approved it. Then they will ask the Sangeeta to repay the 1 lakh rupees right now. So right now Sangeeta has the right to question me, not the bank. Okay, this is the concept of the bills of exchange in a short term, but it's a huge topic, so I don't want to confuse you, but it's in the sum. That's the reason I took time to explain the discount on bills. Then discount allowed to the customers. I'm selling a product of 100 rupees worth, so I gave a discount for Sangeeta, 5 rupees. Okay, no problem. I need to, I have written as the expenses in my books of accounts. Discount allowed to the customers. If you receive the discount, it will become an income. If you gave the discount, it will become an expense. Okay, abnormal losses. If you sold some product like fixed asset, I have machinery, I sold on like a loss. For example, I depreciated the product. In depreciation, I explained about the loss on sale of machinery. Loss of sale of investment means like I purchased the investment cost of 1 lakh, right now sold for 90,000. 10,000 is a loss to me. Loss on fire, due to fire accident, I lost plenty of goods. Then I need to write it off. Yeah, if you haven't taken the insurance, you need to write it off in your books of accounts, or you can write it in the insurance books of accounts. So please maintain the insurance. Okay, that's the thing. As the same, if a debt became bad, then it is called as bad debts. Okay, carriage outward. When you incurred an expense relating to the sales, carriage outward. Carriage inward means, once again, where is that? Yeah, carriage inward means when you procured your goods, when you purchased your goods, it comes into your organization. So you carried the product and you brought inward to the organization. That's the known as Carriage inward, yeah. Why they gave the name, I don't know. But the meaning is you incurred some expense to bring the product to your organization, like carrying in your hand and bringing to the organization. Not literally, you are incurring expenses. Okay, you are not Hanumanji or Superman. As the same, customer asked you deliver the product. For example, same 100 rupees worth of product. Sangeeta asked, please deliver it in my home. I am too busy. Okay. I took my bike, I put 200 rupees petrol and went and come. I incurred 200 rupees. Yeah, it's carriage outward. Bro, the product is 100. Yeah. Don't ask me, just an example, just a joke. Okay. If I incurred some expenses to deliver the product to the customer location, it's carriage outward. Okay. It's the first scenario. Second scenario. Right now, I gave the product to Sangeeta, said, take this 100. Please deliver it in my location. Please send it to my, like in my grocery shop, she purchased something and she gave 100 rupees. Please deliver the product in my home. I took the bike and went to the location and came back. I incurred 100 rupees. She reimbursed it. So I need not to record in my books of accounts. Okay, that's the concept. When I have got the fund, I need not to write it because it got set off. I incurred 100, I received 100, 0. Okay. Okay. Does anyone have any doubts regarding the 4 words? Don't ask Sangeeta, where is my groceries? Okay, can I move on? Can I move on? Yeah, man. It's direct. Carriage inward is direct expense. Right and carriage. That's the thing I'm saying right now. If you are incurred expense to bring the raw material, assume right now MRF sold the product to me, the tires of 100 tires, said it's in my office, come and get it. Oh my God, what to do? Just I went to the, I'm taking my own vehicle and went to the MRF tire location and I loaded those things into my truck and brought the tire to my shop, like my office location, factory location, I mean. Right now, I incurred carriage inward. It's a direct expense. You can add it to the product. While selling the car, I can add the product. Example, I incurred like 10, like it's not okay, 50,000 rupees for like procuring a single tire or 4 tires. Go on, put the bill into the customer head. 2 lakhs rupees. That's the cost of production concept. That's different. It's in costing. I think it's in managerial economics, the costing topic also. Okay. Did you got it? Carriage inward. Outward is one as the same. Right now, Sangeeta asked the grocery to deliver in her home. So that I delivered the product in her location by incurring an expense, which I haven't refunded by Sangeeta. Yeah, sometimes you need to make a sale, man, so that you need to incur some sort of expenses. We will make a free delivery. They will make free delivery while the organization got incorporated. So that's the thing. It comes under indirect expense. These are called indirect expenses. These are comes under indirect expenses. Okay. I will explain it in the panel. These are expenses are known as indirect expenses. This is direct expenses. Okay. Yeah, both are expense, but it is directly related to your business. You can charge it in the product. While selling the product, you can add the expenses which you incurred here as the cost plus profit. For example, if including this, I have incurred 1 lakh. Product cost is 50 rupees, but I have incurred every expenses, including everything, assume it 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. So it got to 100. Right now, I need profit, man. To run my business, I need profit. No one sell the product at cost. Okay. A few may sell. There are few legends are there. Don't ask me why they are doing. Their own will. Okay. Right now, 100 rupees product sold for 200. Yeah, 100. Why profit? 200. Yeah, I need to incur those expenses also. Literally, I will charge Sangeeta 110 or something to deliver the product. For example, if I deliver a single product, it may cost me a lot. If I assume I am taking 100 bags to a same apartment and taking an auto or taking my own car, incurred 100 rupees to go there, but I delivered for 100 persons. Just imagine I'm charged 10 rupees per person. I will get back the same thing. So that's the thing. Actually, the cost, the delivery cost is always included in the product cost itself. In starting stage, the delivery charges for the Swiggy is like free of cost. Right now they are boom, they're charging heavy, unimaginable prices. Okay. The more important four things I have explained. And reserves and surplus, I took the liberty and added capital reserve, CRR, security premium, debenture reserves, revaluation reserves, share option value, option like other reserves and surpluses. Are comes under reserves and surplus category. Okay. It belongs to the equity shareholders, not to the preference shareholders. Sometimes they are the right, but not all the time. May, sometimes may. Okay, can I move on? Because already I took a lot of times to explaining all those things. Go ahead. Okay. What's the time? 8:18. Okay, I will try to close in this section with the meeting. I don't want to go for third meeting. Okay. AS2. There are 32 accounting standards. Many of them got withdrawn. There are a few 28 or 26 standards are right now available. On that, AS2 is related to the inventories, which values the inventories, the stock which we are in our books of accounts. Cost or NRV, whichever is less. NRV is nothing but net realizable value. So that's the thing. If the product cost is 100 rupees, they are sold in the market at 90 rupees, then value the product cost at 90 rupees, not at the cost of 100 rupees. So ready to bear the loss. Don't say I will sell the 100 rupees product and 200. Why should I need to make like a 90 rupees? I will charge 200. No, it's not allowed. It won't show you the perfect profit you earned during the year. So right now, reduce the cost as purchase, and the selling includes the cost and the profit element. The closing stock will be left aside. So it need to be reduced from the purchase, so that you can know what's the profit you earned by making that sales. Right now, conservatism principle, which is the reason why AS2 came, the actual base. Like if you have any anticipated future income, you should not record it. If you have any losses, you can record it. I purchased a lottery ticket, best example. I can't record in my books, I will earn 1 crore rupees right now. It may or may not come. Until otherwise, it is realized in your hand. It is uncertain right now. It may or may not. It's not certain. But the loss, even it is uncertain, there is a possibility. If so, you can. What if I can't able to ascertain the percentage? For example, I may have a loss. For example, best example, I need to explain in some other area. Well, I will explain it right now. The concepts like contingent liabilities, contingencies, the provisions are there. Assume I have made a lawsuit against Swiggy. Yeah, why are you making, man? Don't ask. So that's the thing. Just assuming I'm making against Swiggy. Due to Swiggy, I lost my business. What the business you have done? I don't know, sir. It went scrap, sir. Everything due to Swiggy, sir. Okay, right now with every proof, I have submitted those things in the court and said, Swiggy, we need to pay 1 crore rupees. Or my lawyer said, sir, it is high possibility if you will win, sir. Yeah, high possibilities, not probable, like a damn sure. It's maybe possible or probable. So right now in my books account, I can say there is a possibility of winning the lawsuit. I can write it. How much, sir? I don't know, sir. Don't know. Okay. In the situation, you can't able to ascertain the value, but it's still income. You can't able to write it in your books. You can disclose in your books of accounts. Just assume same contradictory. Someone sued me. Like Sangeeta made a accusation on me, sir. He stolen my patent right and made the car. He invented a flying car. I took the rights and I copied everything from our system and I sold every like thousands of cars. Where is that? It's flying. Don't ask me. Okay. Just imagine if she makes same thing on the court and my lawyer said, sir, damn sure you will lose. Yeah, damn sure. What's the value? Don't know. Just imagine if they are saying 100 crores, then account in your books, ma'am. Like that. Okay. Same future income or future possible losses. So if losses, ready to bear it. If the profit, don't ready to enjoy it right now. Just wait for that things. Okay. That's the things. Okay. Just as the same. If you have any loss, for example, the product, the inventory is the best example. It can be like 90 rupees loss. Right now, account it, no problem. Just enjoy the loss right now. Don't wait for the time to happen. Okay, when there are many alternatives based values of an asset, accountant should choose the method which leads to lesser value. Yeah, if I value the asset, you should value the asset at the lesser value, not the higher value. You can't say you can realize it, but lesser is the minimum value which you can able to make. Maybe like I valued my product 100, it may get 100. Damn sure it may may get 100 or less than 100 also, but you can count it as 100. Just imagine they are saying 1000 rupees. Mission impossible. 100 rupees product, it may get 200 or 190. Yeah, go with 190 or 100. Best cost or market price, whichever is less. The AS2 related to inventories, but this will applicable to all assets. Okay, consider some principles like that. And one more thing, no changes should be counted unless it has materialized. I mean, like for example, the asset, unless otherwise you have received in cash, you can't account it. One second, why it's jumping everywhere, I don't know. Okay, right now you can't able to realize the gain because it is not prudent to count unrealized gain, but it is desirable to guard against all possible losses. You are defending yourself by accounting the loss. But if you can't able to prudence, that's the principle. You can use it in your life. Prudence, just judgment about the possible future which are to be guarded. Yeah. For example, marriage life. You can think anything. I can't able to say anything. We think something will happen. It will be quite contradictory. Okay. We think we will get dowry, man. Yeah, you will get something last to man for your freedom time. Yeah, both men and women are equal, so don't. Why are you making fun on us? Okay. And neutrality. One thing is like you can't ascertain, like you can't it is uncertain, so you need not to account it. But if it's possible loss, possible. Okay, if possible future loss, then go on guard your asset. Okay, then faithful representation. I think it's faithful. Yeah, its product is 90 rupees. Why should I need to make it 100? It is not faithful. As the same 3 or more, same. And the second one is like the neutrality, unbiased look is required to identify and record the possible losses as well as to exclude uncertain gains. Even in movies, you may see like, sir, I incurred 20 lakh rupees to make this product. So what? In market, they are purchasing only for the rupees 10,000. So I can able to say, you have invented something. You can't say that the value of the product is 15 lakhs. No, because the product is available in the market at 10,000. Then don't be unbiased. Like biased means helping on one side only. Unbiased means giving honest opinion. These rules are very useful in life also. So ready. For example, best is like COVID. Those are the 3 qualitative characteristics of financial statements. For the financial statements means nothing but, once again, I will show it. Okay, financial statement is nothing but income statement, position statement. What is income? Trading account. Yeah, you can include the manufacturing account also, and profit and loss accounts. And position means balance sheet. Yeah, position of the asset. What's the condition of the asset as on that date? Income statement is income which you earned during the 12 months. It is as on, it's for 12 months. For a 12 months period, it is as on. Okay, you will get gross profit or loss from trading account, net profit or loss from P&L, and from the balance sheet you can know what's the asset and liabilities position, how much I settled for the liability. For the bills of exchange of 1 lakh rupees, I paid 50,000 rupees to the bank. Still I need to pay 50,000 rupees. For manufacturing accounts, manufacturing account, trading account, P&L account, and the balance sheet will be there. Okay, right now, does anyone have any doubts? Well, I haven't explained the modern rules and the golden rules of the accounting. Well, I will explain. Up to now, does anyone have any doubts? Because many of them asked the revision. That's the thing, bro. We are attending regularly. When we are asked, you are not the persons. Many of them. Even giving the clarity to you will help you to understand everything. Okay. Okay, like I'm planning to make that you need not to study what's the things which I have explained right now. That's the thing. Okay, someone asked about the manufacturing account. Okay, before that I need to explain the concepts. Like most important thing is like this thing. The one is like amount, presentation, disclosure, and classification. Direct income will be included in trading. Indirect will be in the profit. Asset and liabilities are presented in the balance sheet. Why the asset is in the left side and right side, and like why it's the presentation. That's it. Why the balance sheet look like this? It's a presentation. Right now, as I said, I may win the lawsuit or may lose. Then disclose it. Classification, asset or liability, current or non-current. Okay. Presentation, as I said, amount. The amount is the thing which you use to measure it. Measurement. So those 4 things are important while making the accounts. Okay. I will go for the golden rules. Yeah, debit and credit. Yeah, one I think which I found in the books. Like debit is debit. Sorry, not debit. What's that one second? I need to find it the word. Debitum, creditum, I think so. I couldn't find it. Okay. A debit and credit are entered in the books of accounts for the dual entry of the accounts and the bookkeeping. Dual entry, you need to account both things. A transaction will be there. There will be 2 events. Like if I sold a product of 10 lakh rupees to Sangeeta, yeah, product inventory goes out. What comes in? Inventory, like cash. So 2 aspects. So a double entry system of bookkeeping. Well, I think I forgot the thing. Like one second. Okay. I don't know how to take it off. And the debit and credit are called a debitum, creditum, debre, crebre, where like you owe me, you need to give to me. That's the meaning. I don't know where I paste the thing. Yeah, it's the next page. Yeah, it's there. Yeah, sorry. That's the thing which I'm looking for. Debit is a Latin word called debitum, due for that, or benefit receivable aspect of the transaction is known as debit. Okay. Credit is called as a Latin word credere, which means due to that. It is for this to the benefit giving aspect of the transaction is known as credit. Benefit receiving aspect is known as receiving aspect. It's giving aspect. I will make it clear. Sorry, it's due to some error. It's keep on jumping. It's a Latin word. Due for that. I mean for. Due to that. And receiving and giving aspect. Okay, those are the things called debit and credit. Okay. That's the history of the debit and credit. And mostly debit and credit are used due to the double entry system. To make appropriate things, you need double entry system of bookkeeping. Okay. Does anyone have any doubts? Okay, I will try to complete it with small examples. I will try to cover manufacturing accounts. Go a bit slow because already I've explained everything. I can't go slow. Sorry. I'm not running because already I gave the explanations. Literally, I took all those things to explain almost like 5 to 6 hours if I'm not wrong. I'm trying to do it in 2 hours. That's the thing I'm running like anything. Okay. One is like traditional approach of account things. Yeah, you need to know because there is 1 marks also there. So please go ahead and read personal accounts. And 1 more is impersonal. Personal means human beings. Yeah. Like us. Comes under the classification of natural person. And the second one is artificial legal person, which are incorporated as per laws and regulations. Yeah, municipal corporation in nearby home, they are artificial legal persons. Okay. They are incorporated by law. As the same, every entity, government of India, everything will come under artificial natural person, you and me. And representative person. Yeah, it's the thing which represents a person who are outstanding. It's a person, it represents a person. Okay, it's not directly the person, but it represents some person. For example, trade receivables. Yeah, it represents a person. It may be someone else. Like that, outstanding, salary outstanding. Yeah, for my workers, I need to pay. I can't be able to write hundreds of members' name right now. For example, there are 1 lakh members in my office. Right now, if I start to type every name, I will get the result on next year. Yeah, after 3 years, I will get the result. And the time I will be paid and they will be went to celebration also. So you can use the representative account sometimes. And balance, real accounts, nominal accounts. Assets, expenses, losses, gains, those are comes under the impersonal categories. They are not persons. They are assets. Like car, it's not a persons. Liabilities, make sometimes you will get like the human beings. I'm liable to pay for someone. You won't liable to pay to some, like it won't be like a non-real. It will be human. Obviously, it will comes under personal thing. And nominal account, expense, losses, gains, and revenues. Okay, the golden rules of accounts. Yeah, one related to debit and another one is related to credit for according to transaction. So those are called golden rules of accounts. Yeah, traditional approach. A transaction record on basis of dual entry system, that is debit and credit. For every debit, there must be equal and corresponding value of the credit. Yeah, Newton's third law. Okay, personal account. Receiver. If he receives, debit him. If he is the person is giver, then credit him. For example, I borrowed a loan from Sangeeta. Who gave the money to me? Sangeeta gave the money. The person who gives to me is me. So in my books of accounts, I need to credit me. As the same, who is the person receiving the money from the point of Sangeeta? It's me. So she need to record me as debit in her books of accounts. Okay, next, what comes in? 10 lakh rupees came to me. Okay, what goes out to Sangeeta? 10 lakh rupees. So it's to duality point from your books of accounts, from other books of accounts also. So that's the thing. And the nominal accounts. I incurred expenses, losses, debit it. I have gains and incomes, credit it. Yeah, sometimes they are asking like 1 mark, what you need to credit, what you need to debit, basis on the golden rules. So please try to memorize it. That's it. That's the thing. I not took everything on the basis of this because I explained everything on the basis of modern rules. Okay, just like that, I will explain the example. I don't know, I can try to complete it right now. Well, I will try to explain the modern rules. Just simple and easy. Just you need to remember these 2 boxes. Yeah, 4 boxes, obviously, but I took all those last 2 into first 2. Okay, first, assets and expenses. Always has a debit nature. It's a receivable or something which we read came to know like the one thing once again. I'll show you. Benefit receiving aspects. Debit. Yeah, asset, it's a benefit. Expense you incurred to earn a benefit. And then liabilities and incomes are credit nature. So if asset is increased, debit it, decreased, credit it. Has the same, liability decreased, debit, increased, credit. That's it. If you just remember this, and identify what's the transaction happened in a, it's like identify the events from the transactions. Okay, does anyone have any doubts? Because we have less than 1 minute. I don't know, I can able to do the sums. It is just a recap section. Don't expect me to explain everything. If you need it, okay, I can. But in the time, I can able to explain new things. Already recorded, also available. That's the thing. Even I'm uploading in the YouTube also. You can watch it. Okay, does anyone have any doubts? Yeah, thanks for the recap. Yeah, still I need to recap the depreciation. I need to say about the manufacturing concern. Well, it's in like a study buddy, I think so. Well, I will share it in the group. Okay.